¿Qué onda, raza? So yes, I always want to make content para ustedes cada fin de semana, but sometimes like personal life does get in the way. So today I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone. I'm gonna bring you vatos along. I had a check engine light pop up on the Rampla, and it's saying that my thermostat went out. So today we're gonna replace it, and I'm just gonna bring you guys along and just speak a little bit on my Rampla that I have, and basically just have you guys like get to know me a little bit better while I'm fucking getting this done and talking to you guys at the same time. Why not, right? Raza, so esta Rampla, I think I got it in 2018, 19, if I'm not mistaken, so I've had it for over 5 years now. Esta Rampla la compré antes de entrar al militar. I knew it'll be crucial to have a car in the military, and I didn't want to have a fucking new car payment. So luckily, my jefe me la vendió, and no, he did not give it to me, because he always thought that, hey, if I give you something, you're not gonna value it, and you'll just fuck it up and not take care of it. So that's actually what happened. I actually bought this car off my dad, and I've been having it ever since. And it's true, there's a whole quote that anything given or earned without any hard work, it usually goes unappreciated, and that's 100% true. Porque cuando yo estaba en high school, I remember me prestaron la van de mi grandma, and I crashed that motherfucker. Then my dad me regaló un carro, but no me lo regaló. He actually was like, I had owed him money, and he was taking it out of what I owed him. I ended up taking good care of that car, and long story short, I sold the car, whatever. I went to Texas, and then I bought this one, and I've been having it ever since. Pero the only bad part is that a drunk driver did hit me from the back, so it's kind of fucked up a little bit. And lo que voy a hacer, my insurance, I didn't have the non-insured one, where if the motherfucker who hits me is not insured, my insurance wouldn't cover it, so I ended up fucking up on that. So lo que tenemos aquí is a fucking 5.7 V8 Hemi, and luckily to get to the thermostat está bien fácil. The thermostat está right here, bien fácil, más son two fucking bolts. This is the part. I actually lo compré, el que estaba un poco más caro, just because I know the quality would be a lot better. Okay. Que si van a necesitar son unas garras, because it will spill. So I have some in the trunk. I'm gonna get them. Raza, como les dije, que me chocó un baboso, and the motherfucker had no insurance, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I had the cheaper insurance. Dog, it's fucking embarrassing to be driving around like that. So lo que voy a hacer, the smartest thing to do, is I'm gonna swap cars. I have two cars. I'm gonna swap my other one with this one with my jefe, y lo va a mandar para Mexico para que me lo compongan, and I'm just gonna repaint the whole car just to make it look fucking brand new. And I feel you can't go wrong with that, right? So a tip para todos los vatos, even las rucas, you're always gonna need siempre at least a pair of spare clothes, por si algo pasa, you get a flat tire or something. You're gonna want some rags. I have these, I got these off of work, military edition. And then you're always gonna need some jumper cables if you want to get really fucking como se dice, smart with it. You can get the jump box, the starter, whatever. I don't know the exact name of it, but it's like, it's a box. It carries electricity, and you can fucking jump start your battery. And then you're gonna want a jack, and then it's something to change your spare tire. I feel like if you're a man, you must always have this. Why? Because it's better to be safe than sorry. Puro pinche 956, sí quema cut. The best clothes to work in, yo digo que son Dickies, unas botas. Everybody likes those fucking mock toes, but if I'm gonna be honest with you, dog, I mean, esas madres, they look fucking ugly. And I just have a Pro Club sweater and a beanie. This is usually like when I wash my Rampla, especially right now porque está frío. This is like my typical my working clothes. Y si no se quieren cochinar, pueden usar guantes. I'm trying not to get dirty, because I'm gonna probably go inside and clean, and I just don't want to have all that shit in my hands. You're gonna need water, porque cuando lo abres se va a salir un poco, and dog, you can add water, it's cool. So aquí nomás tienen two bolts. All you're gonna do is take it off, dog. The piece is in here, and we're gonna replace it. It's actually very simple. Some cars are a lot more difficult to get to. Luckily, this engine is extremely fucking easy. I think the 5.6, you actually have to take some shit off and like get to it, but this one's a lot easier, so that's a good thing. Okay, so I'm gonna do I'm gonna set them in there. Chiquitibu malabim bomba. I mean, se va a cochinar. I can't get everything, but I'm gonna try to not get everything dirty. Okay. Just covering up para que no se cochine mucho. Now I gotta look for the right socket. Never be a jack of all trades. Find one trade and be super good at it. Right now I'm just trying to get super good with fitness, but it makes no sense que lo lleve con un mecánico. The motherfucker's gonna want to charge like hella expensive when I could do this shit myself. So the right size is a half. Actually, I got this tool set in Home Depot. La marca es Husky. Me gusta bastante. The only issue I dislike is not all of them are like stuck. They're all like loose, so they're like they fall easily. But overall, I really do like it. I'm not gonna complain. So always remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So the thermostat, people are gonna ask it, what is it, or what does it do? Pretty much it indicates the temperature of the engine, and it lets coolant in and out of it depending on how high or how low the temperatures are. And coolant is just basically to keep the engine from getting too hot and also from getting too cold. And the issue that I had with mine is that my engine was running too cold. When I went to go read the codes, it just told me, read me the code, looked up the code, and basically said me changing the thermostat would help it. También disculpen por el viento. I know you may fuck up with the mic, so I'm sorry for that again. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot come out, so you want to be careful. So you see this? This is this. And what you're gonna want to do, that little lever, I don't know if you guys can tell, there's a little lever. You're gonna want to put it at the 12 o'clock position, so the top position. And then what you can do is like scrape all this off, so you can have a good seal in it. But this is the old one, so we want to see what fucked up. The part was only like $30 to $40, so like it doesn't hurt to just change it out, even if it's good. I mean, I really don't see nothing wrong with it. So if I change it and the check engine light ya no sale, well, that's a good thing. And if it pops out again, then I'll probably have to purge out the whole fucking system and just put new coolant in it, and that should probably fix the issue. So what happened, se quebró esa madre, because look, you could hear it like shaking, and this is the new one, and the new one doesn't shake. So this is the little lever that opens and closes it. I'm assuming, yeah, because it pops out, and this one doesn't do that shit. The only bad thing about these rags, it leaves a lot of fucking dust. So this is the new one. This piece goes at the 12 o'clock position. Just like that. And then I'm gonna put this motherfucker back like that. And it's good to go. Hey, one thing about the military though, especially being aviation, te enseñan que cada vez that you're done with the job, you have to check your tools, because the last thing you'd want is a tool not being there and it's in the engine and they go fly and they could fucking die. I mean, same thing with your car. You wouldn't want like a tool in here and it ends up being in a spot that it should not, and then it causes more issues. So after you're done, it's probably a good idea to check out your tools. Okay. And then you don't want to like tighten one side all the way and not the other, so you just want to tighten them evenly. So ya limpié todas las herramientas, just because I like being kind of clean when it comes to tools. So typically you would want to put coolant back in the reservoir. I'm just going to put water because not a lot of coolant fell out. coolant is literally half and half. It's coolant mixed with water. So if you add more water to it, you're not doing nothing dangerous to it. But if it was only specifically water in there, dude, that's fucking bad. Like, you need anti-ice, coolant, whatever you want to call it, in there. The reservoir coolant, whenever you're gonna take the cap off, make sure the car has been sitting for a while. Don't do it right when you turned off the car. This shit would fucking, not explode, but pressure built up, yes. I don't even need that much coolant. That's actually really good. So in my Monte Carlos, when I first got it, the radiator was kind of broken. It would leak. So I remember fucking always having to fill this motherfucker up. So raza, ahí les va. It was very simple of how to change the thermostat on your car if it ever does go out. If you have this issue, just look specifically on more videos on what engine you have so they can have a better idea of where it's located. I want to keep making content para ustedes, but at the same time, dog, like, a lot of shit does get in the way. So I feel like it was just more real to bring you vatos along while I'm doing this shit, and I can like bullshit and like have fun. Because sometimes when you do work on some shit like this, like, te comienzas a enojar. But like, knowing I have the camera and knowing like Evelyn is here, like, this was easy. But like, I know if it was something harder, like, I'd fucking lose my patience. But if you vatos have more suggestions or any ideas que quieren que haga, dog, just hit me up through Instagram or on the comments. Sorry if I don't get back to all the comments. I used to, but dog, no, I'm blessed to have a lot of supporters, and I'm getting so much messages that it's hard to keep up with them and all the comments, but I truly try to read them all at least. And again, los quiero chingos. A todos que me apoyan, and the ones who don't, hey dog, well, I hope at least you learned something here, how to change the thermostat. And until next time, chingos de gracias, los quiero mucho.